What's up everyone? Today we're doing a muscle group tier list and we're mainly checking how aesthetic they are and also how useful they may be. We have all the main muscle groups that you can see, and I'm gonna add one more too. I think I want to add on forearm. I will edit in later on so you can't see it now, but yeah, I guess we start first with hamstring. I think hamstring is like it's a decently useful muscle group. If you think about it, use it a lot when doing a squat position, when running and stuff like that, shit like that. But like aesthetics wise, I don't think it's that important. You can't really see it that much, and only fucking bodybuilders, you need to work it out. Like fucking Chris Bumstead have crazy big hamstrings. I'm like, bro, let's be honest, it isn't that important. And for that, I put it C tier. You know, it's important, but not really. You don't really need to work it out that much. This is a muscle group that I really like. As you can see, bicep. I think bicep is really important. I think when women talk about what they find attractive in a man, they usually talk about like the shoulders, the bicep, someone's frame and shit like that. And I think it's true. Bicep are very important, and you should definitely work them out and have them in your routine. And I think they're decently easy to build up too. There's a lot of good exercises for them. You can do like bicep curl, classic, easy, and really good. There's also the thing that has the string. I don't know what it's called, but I will show an image here, and a lot of other ones. And for that, I think I put it A tier. It's really nice, really important, and you should do it. This is a muscle group that I think it's important for your frame, but it shouldn't be too big, and that is the traps. You can see here. Here's the thing with the traps. When it's too big, when you see a bodybuilder has super big ass traps, I think it looks a little goofy because it looks like they have shoulders on shoulders, and it just looks goofy, in my opinion. It just looks goofy. That doesn't mean you shouldn't work it out. It's certainly important to work out, because if you have a thin one, you have seen those bodybuilders, or not bodybuilders, and models have they show an image of the model with a good sized neck and they're attractive, and then they the same face, but then with a thinner neck. It just looks bad, and that's why you should partially work out your neck muscles and your traps. Should do it. I want to put a B tier, but I think it's high C tier. It's close to B, but not there. It's not there. I put it C tier. Ooh, this is a muscle group that I find it juicy. It looks nice. It looks sexy, and that's the glutes. And here's the thing with the glutes. It's a very useful one. Use it when running. Use it when you're sitting on your ass. I'm kidding. But doing squats, anything like shit like that. And also it looks really nice. It looks good on a man. It looks good on a woman. And that's why we should embrace the grind of getting a nice ass. Don't skip leg day, bro. The memes are true. You should definitely work out your legs and your ass. Don't forget it. After that, I think I'm putting it A tier. I'm putting it in A tier. People might be ass on a man. That looks goofy, but you should work it out, bro. It's nice. The rear delts. I think it's I don't know why they split it up in this tier list, but we work with it anyways. The rear delts, they're here. And I think it's a decent important muscle that you should work out, because when you think about the back, if you don't have built up rear delts, it just looks like there's something missing at your back to make you have that full triangle shape at the ends. And also, if you have undeveloped rear delts, I've heard that you can have a little worse posture, so that's why it's important to work them out a little bit, so you can have your posture go out a little more like this. And yeah, there are a lot of good exercises for them. I'll show images here. I put it B tier, high B tier. I think very nice. You should work it out. I know people are gonna hate me for this one. We're talking about chest. Obviously, I love working out chest. It's a lot of fun. Pushing weight and all that shit. I'm ass at it, but it's fun to do. I think chest it looks nice, but it doesn't fill up your frame that much. If you think about it, when you walk, your chest doesn't push out that much, and it's like, I don't know, it doesn't really matter to me that much. And for that, I would put it in like a B tier. It's nice to have, but it isn't the most important to have a nice frame on someone. I'll also put it in B tier. It's important, but it's not too important. I know people may hate me for this, but calves are overrated. Honestly, calves are fucking overrated. I know people be like, you should work your fucking calves out. Brody has chicken legs, he doesn't have calves. Bro, calves are overrated as fuck. When you look at someone who has big calves, what do you think about? You think about a middle-aged man who's fat. They usually have big ass fucking calves. And I think honestly it just looks clunky. And when you think about athletes, athletes almost never have like big calves, because you know they usually have a high, like a fuck, I forgot what it's called, but it's like a the tendon for the calf is very long, and the muscle itself is small, and that should make it easier to output more explosive energy to jump, run, all that shit. So that's why, you know, having big calves is, at least when it comes to athletics, it's not that important. And aesthetics, I think it's also overrated. I put it, I don't know. I put it low C tier so I don't piss you off too much. But you don't need to work it out that much. You should work it a little bit, just a little bit, so it doesn't look out of place where, you know, you have everything nice built and then your quads or calves are super underdeveloped. But yeah, it's overrated. Oh, this one is the best. It's the juiciest one. It's the best. Shoulders. I think shoulders are the muscle group that you should absolutely prioritize. It's the muscle group that absolutely contributes the most to your frame. Like when you see someone walk, like what do you think about it? It's like the frame is built up mainly from your shoulders, and that's why its importance, it's super high. You should always try to plan it out in your weekly workouts to have shoulders worked out. For that, and obviously the ladies love shoulders. You know, they're like, oh my god, that shit is so sexy, he has broad shoulders and shit. Yeah, for that, I put S tier. Fucking S tier, boys. It's a fucking nice muscle group and you should work out. Absolutely. Obviously, all the memes that's gonna come out from this one, we're talking about the quads. I think quads are really important, because think about it, when people like have like overly dominant over bodies, they have overdeveloped everything over body, but the legs are underdeveloped relative to their upper body, it just looks goofy, you know? That's all the memes of chicken legs and all that shit. You skip fucking leg day. And for that, I think it's actually really important. Obviously, I think the aesthetics itself is also important, because, you know, when you have developed legs, you can really see it from your pants. Like it fills up the pants very well, and you get that teardrop shape. And for that, honestly, it's also fucking S tier, bro. But let's be fucking honest, it's S tier, bro. It's so fucking nice, and it looks, you know, looks sexy. Not too sexy, but it's, you know, it looks nice. People might hate me for saying this, but abs, I know it looks like, oh my god, it looks so sexy. What the fuck? Yo. No, I'm joking. Abs, they look obviously sexy, they look nice. You know, it is obviously what you think when you think about someone diced, you think about someone who has abs. But when can you see it? You can mainly see it on fucking summer when you're shirtless and shit. It isn't a lot of opportunities when you can see it. And for that, I can't put it the highest tier, or even the second highest. I'm gonna put it in B. Like, it's almost never you can see it. It isn't like the same as bicep. You can see it almost all time of the year. If you're indoors, you have the t-shirt, you can see that shit. It looks nice. But with abs, you can't. And the same thing goes for obliques. They look nice, but it isn't often you can see it. This is a muscle group I think builds up your frame a lot. You know, when you think about the Dorito shape, you think about, you know, you literally think about lats. You literally think about the lats, like, oh my god, that guy has the Dorito shape. That's why I think it's a really important muscle group you should work out, and it's one of the main contributors to your frame. And for that, I put it A tier. I think it's A tier. And now we're talking about, obviously, tricep. I think tricep are equally as important, maybe even a little more important than bicep, because it fills up your arm and gives you that mass. You can see like here, like it. You can see it fills up 2/3 of your arm, like at least here. And for that, and also how aesthetic it looks when you're diced and you have very developed tricep. I put it 8 here. I put it high 8 here, the highest. And then the last one is forearm. This tier list doesn't have it, but I'm gonna edit it in. And obviously, you can see it all time of the year. Obviously, you can't, if it's winter and it's cold and it's snowing, you can't see it. But when you're indoors, when you have a t-shirt and shit like that, you see your forearms. Almost always you can see your forearms. And in summer, you definitely have a t-shirt and shit. And it's, it looks nice, it looks aesthetic, and it gives you, a little meat on your arms. And I think women like that. Women thinks it's sexy and looks nice. And for that, I'm putting in A. Okay, this is my tier list. Give me your opinions of what you think of this tier list. And these are the main points I would give to you for what you should work out. You should mainly work out your shoulders. Try to work out your quads, your glutes, and then your arms. So, always trying to, in your weekly plan of training, trying to make, put the schedule where you can train out your shoulders really well. So first thing you do for your workout for the weekday is working out your shoulders. And then second one, working out your legs, you do quads, or, your glutes with squats. And then one day you can do your arms, you do your tricep, you do your bicep and shit like that. Those are the main things I would give to you to like try to train and work out. Hopefully this helps, and bye.